Hello, my fellow people of the internet. My name is Will, and welcome to the last day of 2022, going into 2023. So, let's just talk about stuff and just kind of like where I'm going and where I'm at in my head about this whole entire thing. I have a tendency of every year of making a video, whether I post it or not is a completely different story, but this year I'm deciding to post it up on my YouTube page, which I totally abandoned. And I'm picking it back up. I'm not tagging these videos. I'm not going to put any effort per se into them. Maybe some videos, if I feel inspired, I'll allow myself to edit and post up and make feel a little bit more proud or whatever. But as far as everything goes, I've literally stopped relying on myself as a person. I literally just stopped caring. And that's fine, I guess. I feel like every year I'm getting more and more depressed. It's kind of evident at this point. I'm getting old. I'm 35 years old now, and every year that passes and I look back at my life, I realize how more and more disappointing I am and how more and more depressed I get. And, like when I look back at old videos and I see the stuff I was complaining about back then, like, I'm pretty sure that if I live to be 45 and then I come back and look at this video, I'm like, oh my God, you were complaining about stupid shit. Now you're complaining. Look, I just want to make it known and clear that I'm very grateful for my life. Like, yes, I have a roof over my head. Yes, I have a job that, that gives me time to do stuff. I have my mom and my family that really loves and cares for me, and I do have my podcast and all these other things that I've been doing at this current moment in time. And to be honest, I personally am very happy and very grateful for that stuff. It's just depression makes me not appreciate it, and it kills me that I can't appreciate things the way I want, like to smile and be excited about things. It's a very rare occurrence now that actually happens. Right now, I'm going through a depression spell. Coupling season is over. I was going through a really bad case of it where it's just, I just wanted somebody to love. And I wanted somebody to love me. I wanted to be enough. I broke up with my ex this year after being together for like 3 years, but we're still living together, which is a very interesting situation. And this is the first time that I've ever done something like that. We're really good friends though, but just, sometimes it sucks. You gotta pretend that everything is cool and stuff like that. And then it's also made like, I don't even want to date anybody. I don't want to hook up with nobody. I don't want to do any of that stuff. I'm kind of just like in my own zone and just feeling just sad and depressed and just allowing myself to feel that. This year has been a roller coaster ride. Let's just say that. I've been incredibly immature this year. I've been very reckless this year. I have been insane this year. I'm going to be honest, I've done a lot of hooking up with people. I've been chit-chatting with a lot of people on like Grindr and all these other things, and then eventually I stopped. I was in a 3-way relationship this year. I went through the stress and struggles of that, the trials and tribulations of that. I went through 3 jobs this year. I was working at a Kamikaze as a dishwasher, never had missed a day. I quit spontaneously, along with my ex at that time. We were both working at the same job, and it was just becoming a stressful time. And even though I loved that job so much. It was so good. I thought it was a really good job. I didn't have to deal with customers. I could listen to music all day. Washing dishes wasn't a difficult situation, but the job was taking all my time and I was stressing out. And the only day that I was guaranteed off was always a Monday. And I just felt like I just quit that job. Then I got a job at Safelite, which was a stay-at-home job, and this was the perfect job for me. This was supposed to be that wonderful job that I'm like, oh yeah, this is a stay-at-home job. I couldn't handle it. I could not. I was more and more depressed, but I was simultaneously going through a breakup. I was simultaneously feeling this sense of jealousy. I've never felt so jealous, so agitated, so sad, so depressed in my entire life. 2022 was a very weird year. Video game wise, it was fun. I got lost in a lot of video games. I platinumed a lot of games. I did a um, I did a lot of great things. You know, consistency with the podcast every week was great. Went to the movies a lot this week. So it wasn't all bad, but I felt like I couldn't enjoy it because I was living in this constant state of just jealousy and depression and whatnot. I've officially I don't like myself anymore. I don't like who I become. I don't like I don't like this. I felt like I disrespected myself severely this year. And I don't even want to even attempt to say that I'm going to start respecting myself because I know for a fact that I'm not. I turned 35 this year. That's horrible because it's just a constant reminder that I know that every year from now on, I'm going to start getting more and more unhealthy. I'm going to start to eventually, I'm getting fatter. I'm fatter than I am now. I was going to the gym a little bit and then I stopped going. I moved in with my sister, moved out with my sister. Everybody's moving this year. I tried joining the chorus again. I could not do that. Not at all. I could not. I dyed my hair. I dyed my hair this year again, blonde. That was a fun little time that I had. My birthday was kind of shitty this year. Christmas was shit this year. I just stopped caring. Right now I'm in a situation where it's I can barely pay rent and my cell phone bill. I can't even pay that. I'm gonna be completely broke. I had a car and then I sold it to somebody who is supposed to be paying me, but just hasn't paid me yet. And it's only $2,000 I'm asking for. And for some strange reason, I can't be a fucking asshole. I need to be a fucking asshole because technically I need a job because now I'm working at Staples and I need a car to get there. So I've been borrowing my mom's car, or she gives me a ride, or my grandma gives me a ride, or my roommate gives me a ride, or something like that. So now it's my life has become this incredibly complicated scenario that it does not need to be. And if I just open my fucking mouth and become a little bit more aggressive and whatnot, then I would be able to handle it, but I can't. My brain does not allow me to be aggressive. I allow people to walk over me. If I was watching myself in the third person and watching myself on a TV or whatnot, I want to punch myself in the face. I really want to punch myself in the face, and I can only totally imagine if I was 45, looking back at this video of me being 35, how much I would want to punch myself in the face right now for being so stupid and allowing all this bullshit to happen. And the thing is that I'm aware of what I'm doing. I'm aware of what I'm doing, and I'm hoping that if I live long enough to come back and see this video, that I'm I got my shit together. But chances are that's not going to happen. Look, I'm getting worse. I don't know if I'm going to live anytime soon. My depression's pretty high. And I always wonder about how am I going to go? Is it going to be a car crash? Is it suicide? Is it, what is it going to be? There are many people out there in the world that have life a gazillion times worse than I currently have it, okay? Even in today's time. Mentally, realistically, I know that my life is good. I have a lot of people around me that I love and trust and whatnot, but I feel like I lost who I was. I have no purpose. I don't know what I want to do with my life. I really don't. All I know is that I want to disappear. I want to disappear right now. I don't even want to live right now. It is sad. It's sad. And the thing is that later on today, I could feel much better. I'm just saying that right now. I got to work today. It's New Year's Eve and I got to work today. Granted, I get out early. So it's not that big of a deal. I get off at 6 and I'm working at Staples now, which is a job that I can go to every day as opposed to what I was doing with Safelite. Safelite, I was at home, and making my job my home was one of the worst decisions I've ever made in my life. You're bringing the stress home. I had to stay away from the room that I'm in. I couldn't even be in here because I didn't want to edit. I didn't want to do anything because my job was connected to this room. I hate it. I hate it. I hate myself. I hate everything. I hate everybody. I am bitter. I am so bitter. And I don't even care anymore. Look, I want to cry. And lately it feels like I can't. And like I can tear up and I can well, but I can't, let it all out. I went to the gym last night, which was surprising. So thanks to my roommate for allowing that to happen. So my ex is now my roommate, but we're really good friends now. And, I still have people who have came and have gone. This year has been a lot of just like, I would see somebody, they would disappear. I would see somebody, they would disappear. So it's very ghosty season. And then that messed up my psyche, making me feel like I was a crazy person or whatever. So this year, I don't know what I'm going to do. I know that there's a lot of games that I want to play, which I'll probably be too depressed to play all of them, but I have them. We're going to continue doing the podcast. I'm going to be 36 years old. Oh my God, 36 years old. And I still don't got my shit together. This is fucking ridiculous. How the hell am I 36 and still don't got my shit together? I don't have my own car. I don't have my shit together. I don't have any credit under my name. I haven't gone to college. I haven't done any of these things, and this is all my fault. It's all my fault. I allowed this stuff to happen. I allowed it to happen. How do I allow this to happen? And why am I such a freaking loser? I'm such a fucking loser. I want to disappear. Anyways, let's talk about, so we already talked about what 2022 was, what's happening now, and what my hopes for the future are. Let's just kind of just discuss it. I don't know what 2023 is going to hold for me, to be honest. I don't have any high hopes. A part of me is like, I want to keep recording videos like this on here and just kind of keep track of my mental health, whether that's once a day, once a week. I want to try to stay consistent and committed to something besides the podcast. I mean, the podcast has been easy to stay committed to because I had two other people that would remind us of it, and it's become habit at this point because we've done it for 2 years. And so we're working on the third year, and we're going to just be going to the movies again. So I know that that's probably a factor, and hopefully that still continues. I do like that tradition that I do. As far as relationship-wise goes, I don't know what's going to happen in that department. Will I attempt to maybe potentially date people or something? I don't know. At the end of the day, I have to learn to love myself. And the thing is that I'm such a far, long road from that. I've been doing therapy, and granted, I've been missing a lot of therapy sessions. Already, I'm being asked to join the course again for another season, and I'm thinking about doing it, but it's just like, I know my brain is not going to want to commit to it. I don't want to practice it on my time off. I do not want to have to listen to the music and just be like, oh, let me practice this on my time off. But now that I'm listening to music at work, I think I could technically do it, but I don't know. I mean, I could do it. It just requires me to actually try. And the thing is I don't want to. So we'll see how that goes. I don't have a car right now because I'm giving it to the most inconsistent person in the world. At this point, I just want them to pay me my fucking money so I can give them the fucking deed so that way I don't have to worry about this shit anymore. And I could worry about getting my own car, another car in another way. I am so fucking ridiculously sick and tired of this bullshit. I'm so angry and agitated. And this video is not going to get monetized. It's not going to get tagged. Nobody's going to see it. Probably maybe like 3 or 4 people are going to see it. And that's fine. I don't care who watches it, who sees it, who has a fucking opinion on it. I really don't care. I don't care you're wasting your time watching my video anyway. This is literally just a reflection of just me just saying my stuff, saying my piece, and saying, look, I'm doing my stuff. I haven't said anything for years. I really haven't. I haven't really posted up anything on social media unless if it was Just Gaming Podcast Create thing. I did a couple occasional live streams. I've done occasional things. I've done like little videos on YouTube and whatnot, but it's nothing crazy, nothing insane. It's a lot of work, a lot of things, a lot of stuff. A year goes by real quick. It feels very long and very short at the same time. It's the weirdest feeling that you're ever going to get. And let's just say that this is a growth year. 2022 was a growth year, meaning that I got punched left and right. So hopefully this is a freaking year where I could relax, where I'm not depressed all the time, where I'm able to just kind of enjoy my job and enjoy my life a little bit and just have more pep in my step by this time next year. That would be nice. But we will see. We will see. Hopefully I can get my shit together. Hopefully I can be in the right direction. Hopefully I have a direction. Hopefully I have the willpower to continue to move forward. I'm so sick and tired of this bull crap. I'm so sick and tired of everybody. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Anyways, that's 16 minutes of me ranting about nothing, about me being depressed, about me going through my stuff. Anyways, I will probably chit chat tomorrow or whenever I have the time. I'm going to be posting this up on my YouTube page and whatever. If you made it to the end of this video and you're not negative to me about it, then I appreciate it. If you are angry or agitated or feel like I'm ungrateful or whatever, then your opinion does not matter to me. You can live your own life and don't have to watch this video. So for that, there's that. And yeah, like I said, if you have to have a conversation with somebody and that person gets upset or bitter by it, that person does not need to be in your life. Done. Anyways, guys, this has been Will, and I will chit chat with you guys hopefully tomorrow. You guys have a happy new year. If you guys still believe in that stuff, hopefully all your resolutions come true and you have a better life than I do. And just you keep living for those of us who can't. Bye.